Let's make one application with Meteor Kitchen. First, I will show you what we will build. So we will make one time tracking application. Let's say similar to Toggle or something. Application will have user account system, so every user who log in can track his own time. When user login, he will see a list of his time entries. User can start new entry. And time is ticking, as you can see, and there is a stop button. So when user finish his work, he can stop the time. And this is what we will build in this example video. Now I will stop this application. I will delete this application. Okay. So I have Meteor and Meteor Kitchen installed on my computer. To install Meteor, go to meteor.com and find instructions on how to install Meteor. Then go to Meteor Kitchen, go to documentation, command line interface, getting started, and you will find instructions on how to install Meteor Kitchen command line tool. And then when you have both Meteor and Meteor Kitchen installed, go to meteorkitchen.com, login, and create new project. Let's name this project time tracks. Okay. I will initialize project with template minimal application with user account system, and I will use React. Okay, save. Now we have minimal application with user account system. Let's build the application. Go to terminal and paste this line into terminal. I will additionally add one argument. I will use older version of Meteor because latest Meteor 1.7 is building much slower. So I will use Meteor 1.6 just to speed up. I don't want you to wait too much while watching this video. So let's go and build the application. Before watching this video, I will suggest you to watch command line, Meteor Kitchen command line interface video, command line introduction video. But okay, let's see. Okay, So Meteor Kitchen finished and application is created. Let's see. Let's start the application. Okay, application is running. Let's see what we have. So this is just a empty application with register and login. Let's register. And when user login, he has only this welcome screen, and first registered user is admin. So I'm admin, and I can see list of all users, and I'm only user here. Okay. Now in this home screen, we want to show list of time entries. So let's go to Meteor Kitchen and let's create a database collection. Entries. Let's add fields or columns. So let's add first description, then start time, then end time, and duration. Okay, now start and then start is date, end is also date, and duration is integer. Okay, and I will write format for displaying date. And same for for end. And I don't want the user to enter any of start, end, or duration. This will be managed at server side automatically. So we don't want user to modify these fields. Only user can edit only description field. So I will remove this show in data view, show in insert forms. I don't want the user to insert start time. And I also don't want user to update start time. Then the same for end and the same for duration. Okay, so we have entries collection with these 4 fields. And let's go to pages now, to front-end. This home private page, this is this page which user can see immediately after login. We will remove this welcome message and add a table with time entries here. So let's rename the page to entries. Remove this welcome text and I will add CRUD. CRUD is create, read, update, delete component. It's actually a table with insert form, update form, and delete and search functionality. Let's add one CRUD. Into which page? Into this page, into this selected page, entries, into collection entries. Item name, singular is entry, item name plural entries, and I don't want user to modify, so we will make only insert form and details form. Okay, and now let's see what we have. I will execute Meteor Kitchen again with this live option. It will execute and wait for changes. So whenever we change something in Meteor Kitchen GUI, the generator will execute automatically and update the application. Okay, so in this user's home page now we have entries CRUD, we have add new button, new entry description, working on something nice, save. Okay, but we don't have start time, we don't have end time, we don't have duration yet. I will remove this entry and let's go to Meteor Kitchen database entries collection and let's make before insert hook. This code executes immediately before a document is inserted. It's a collection hooks package from Atmosphere, and here you can you have a doc variable, and this is newly inserted document. So let's modify that document. Let's add start time. Okay, and save. Now Meteor Kitchen automatically executes, application is rebuilt. Now if we add new entry, the date and time is written into database automatically. That's done server side and doesn't depend on user's time zone, and user don't have cannot change that, so it's written server side. Okay, now we have stopped, but we want something to stop the time. So if you remember when I showed you application at the beginning, there was a stop button. When we click stop, end time is written and duration is calculated. So let's do it. Let's make that stop button. For first, we will make method, server-side method, which will actually write into this end column, and we will call that method from here from data view. So let's go to Meteor Kitchen and I will add new file and put it into server methods directory. Server methods directory, and let's name it stop time. Here I will write method ID. So this method receives entry ID of this entry, and will update record in a database, document in a database. We can perform that by directly calling update on entries collection, but I will not do that. I will call other method this entries update method is automatically generated by Meteor Kitchen when we created entries collection. You can see this is our application. You will see it at methods entries. So this entries update method is automatically generated by Meteor Kitchen. It receives ID and data to update, and it also checks for does user have access rights to change the the document. So instead directly updating entries collection, I will call this method. So entries update ID and data. So let's go to Meteor Kitchen, Meteor call entries update, entry ID. Entry ID we get as an argument, and data is, so we will writing end into end field a new date, current date. So this is our method, and now before calling the method, I will add code into database hook, before update hook, which will calculate duration. So anytime something is written into end property, into end field, this code will automatically execute and calculate duration. So if end is written, if end is modified, then let's calculate duration, which is okay. Now we have that code, but we need to add that stop button here. So let's go to, this is custom actions. This view is data view. This is actually this component, and it has custom actions where we can add new action. Let's name it stop time, title stop icon class, and code will be Meteor call stop time. So we are calling our method, and we need to provide ID. This is React, so ID is accessible this here, and callback okay. This is our action that will be performed on stop button. Let's see, does it work? Okay, now we have stop button. When I press stop, end is written, end time is written, and duration is calculated automatically. But I don't want this stop button anymore because it's already stopped. So let's hide stop button. This is a rule. So this action has a rule, and it will be shown only if this expression evaluates true. So only if we don't have end in a document, button will be shown. So let's see. Now save. Let's application be wait to be rebuilt. Okay. So time tracks. Let's see. No stop button. So when we add new entry, it has stop button, but when we stop it, no more stop button. Okay. Now duration is displayed as number of milliseconds, but we want to show hours, minutes, and seconds. We want to format it better. So let's do it. Let's make one global function in client scope, which will receive duration as an argument and return string formatted duration as a string. So let's go to Meteor Kitchen. Let's go to client globals directory. And here I will add new file, duration.js, and let's do something like import. I will use moment npm library. Okay, now global function. So moment duration we get as an argument. If we have duration, so this is for stopped time entries. If we have duration, then calculate duration from that. Otherwise, calculate duration from new current date and time minus entry start. Now return duration hours, duration minutes and duration seconds. Okay. Now I will go to database, entries, field duration, and add display helper. This display helper is any function in global scope which receives current the value of field when displayed and returns string, and that string is displayed. So display helper is duration string. This is how we call our function, duration string. Okay. Now let's see what we have. So we have duration, but I want to have 2 digits for minutes, seconds, and hours, minutes, and seconds. Let's add that. Let's add some simple padding function. Do something like hours, 2 digits, pad minutes, 2 digits, and pad seconds with 2 digits. Okay, save. And let's see what we have. Oops, something's wrong. Okay, now it looks much better. So this is 7 minutes 30 seconds. This is 5 seconds. Looks much better. Okay, now we have we want this counter to be live. So if I go to another page and come back, you will see it is updated, because it always shows if there is no end time, it calculates duration by current time, but it doesn't update automatically every second. So I want this to count up. So we only need to refresh or re-render this on every second. Let's do it. Let's go to Meteor Kitchen. And let's go to client side at startup. I will do something like this. So Meteor set interval every 1000 milliseconds. This is every second. There is multiple way to perform these automatic re-renders, but I don't know which is the best. This is how I will do it. So every second session variable current time is updated with current time. Now it still doesn't render automatically, but we need to read that session variable, because session is a reactive variable. We need to read it in this page's container, and it will be re-rendered automatically. So I will do it in pages, entries page, custom data code. This custom data code is actually executed after all data is ready. All data is you are subscribed, and data all subscriptions are ready, and data arrived from server. So here you have chance to change that data before rendering component, and this is the place where I will put where I will read session variable and make any change to session variable will re-render this page. So data current time or whatever. The only important thing is to read this session variable here. It will also work if we skip this part. So all we need is to read session variable here, and because session is reactive, any change to session variable will re-render. I will simply extend data context with current time, maybe can be useful. Okay, save, and now let's see what we have. An application is okay, time is ticking, and when we stop the time, it's stopped, so it works. Now there is one problem we need to fix. I will log in as another user. I will register. And now another user can see my time entries. I don't want that, so I want only owner of the document or creator of the document to see his documents. Other users see their own documents, so we don't want to share these entries between users. To fix that, let's go to Meteor Kitchen database, entries, and we have access rights. So read, we want only owner to read data. We want, and also I don't want to allow users to modify data. So let's say nobody is allowed to update, and nobody can remove data from database. So admin, owner, blocked user, and nobody. Now read is allowed only to document owner, the user who created document. Insert is allowed to all users, update only to owner, and remove is not allowed. Even admin cannot remove the document. So let's save this and let's see what we have. So now application is refreshed, and there is no delete button anymore, as you can see, so I cannot delete entries anymore. And let's see our other user. Other user cannot see my entries. It says empty, no entries. So I have 3 entries, other user doesn't have any entries. Other user can enter his own. And I cannot see his entries, he cannot see my entries. Okay, stop. I will log out as this second user. I will stick with this user. Now, as admin, you see, I can see that we have this is me, first user is admin, second user is just user. I can change, I can make him admin. But okay, so this is minimal admin interface. Let's change something more. Let's add some theme, visual theme. So this is just a pure bootstrap. Let's add. So let's go to client, front end, bootstrap, and add some theme. Okay, now it's not, at least not just a naked bootstrap. And for this video, that's all. In next video, I will show you how to make reports with graph, with diagrams, and maybe in one of next video I will show you how to store data in a blockchain, not only on Mongo database. So, but this is first ever tutorial video, and see you in the next video.